family-run business, right?
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. This is fantastic.
Great to have you guys. You are over in the UK, and you're here, and you're our U.S. representative. Look at this salmon. First of all, it's wrapped in a puff pastry.
Yes.
And inside it's got salmon and rice and dill. Oh my.
Yes.
You're going to get almost 2 pounds of it for $69.90. How many servings does that make?
You know, this time it's about 10 servings.
About 10 servings.
It's great.
Center of the plate.
Yes.
And not only that, salmon and everything else inside.
Yes, right? Yes. So let's talk about the real quick. H. Forman & Son is the oldest smoked salmon factory in the world. We've been doing this for 111 years, over 100 years.
Wow.
And we are using today in our salmon kulibiak, otherwise known as the puff pastry with salmon and rice in it. Right. We're using the same high quality salmon that we use in our smokehouse, and it comes from Scotland. It's Scottish salmon is
that's the key. It's got to start with wonderful salmon.
Yes, yes, yes. We have to start with the highest grade ingredients all the time.
Look at that.
Yes, it's beautiful. So what we do is actually this is different than an en croûte, which some people know is a puff pastry with salmon in it. En croûte actually just has salmon and puff pastry in it. And what we do to keep it moist, actually, the secret is that we actually add a crepe. If you could take a look, there's a crepe in between the salmon and in between the puff pastry.
It's a crepe and then a pastry.
Yes, absolutely.
You double wrapped it.
We do. We put the crepe around everything. We actually roll it like a Swiss roll, and the crepe keeps all of the moisture and the decadence and the wonderful flavors inside. And
moisture, that's what you want. You guys have served royalty, right?
We have.
Here's a chance to treat your family like royalty, and I'm going to be treated like it right now. May I sample?
Please do, yeah. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take this apart just a little bit, and we can actually see inside. We have the rice. We've got a little bit of egg. We've got the salmon, the fresh Scottish salmon, which is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the color there. That color, there's no coloring in our products. There's no additives, no preservatives. We only use the most all-natural ingredients, and we have that crepe on the outside right there, and then the beautiful, crunchy.
Let's go ahead and cut me off a slice there.
Of course.
And so you've been doing this for 111 years, your family. Rick, come on in, get a fork here, and let's see how good this salmon pastry is. It's almost like a dessert with your main course.
Well, you know, you can do...
It's sort of like a beef Wellington.
Yes.
Almost, right?
Very much so. But
oh my God.
Let me tell you, this.
That is great salmon.
The key to this is the actual crepe that actually keeps it all together and keeps the moisture in.
The moisture.
You don't want to have dried out fish. You don't want to have to dry out rice. You don't want to have to dry out food. So the crepe actually keeps the moisture in.
Second bite.
Wow. Isn't that delicious?
Rick and I might just be parked here.
Well, the thing that brings you back for more is that delicious, crisp pastry. It's the crunch of the pastry. Yeah. The crunch of the pastry just makes you want to eat more and more and more. And it's great.
Oh yeah, thanks, Rick. Man,
and you can
you're thanking me actually. That's good stuff.
It's so versatile. You can do so much with this. And on your holiday meal, think about your holiday meal. This is Thanksgiving afternoon. This is Christmas Day. This is something that's going to wow your guests and wow your family. And this is going to be something that's so delicious and so different. And a lot of people actually are they can't eat beef or they can't eat chicken. Where this gives them an alternative of what they can do. And
maybe you celebrate the tradition of 7 fishes.
Yes.
At Christmas time.
Yes.
This would be perfect. Featured price of $69.90 for at least 10 servings. You've got free shipping and handling here today. You can get it shipped now or the week of December 5th. It's amazing. How do I prepare it? Is this how it comes to me?
So easy, yes. It comes to just like this. Actually, this is I'm sorry.
I'm going to try and get that. There we go. Thanks, guys.
Yes, that's the finished product. That's actually what it looks like after the oven.
Okay.
So it actually comes to you like this in this beautiful tray. It actually comes in parchment paper, and it comes in a beautiful tray, a wooden tray. And this tray actually has utility. So it comes to you just like this, and you just literally put this into the oven.
With the parchment paper?
With the parchment paper, with the tray, because it cooks from the bottom with the tray. So you can put this into the oven just like this. You take it out after, and follow the directions. It's 5 minutes at 425, just to crisp it up on the top, and then bring it back down to 375 for another 30 minutes, and it comes out beautiful.
5 minutes at 425.
Yes.
Well, you'll get all the directions, and then 30 minutes at 375.
Yes, exactly. So you
and
slow
it's
cook.
done.
And it's done. Look at this. Look at this. With the parchment paper, and it comes out. It's got that farm-to-table feel. This is just beautiful, and this is going to wow your guests, wow your family.
I'm wowed because, as you mentioned, that parchment paper and the pastry, it keeps it moist.
Yes.
It keeps it flavorful.
Yes, absolutely.
And then the rice dish that's actually inside with it is incredible.
Yes, it is. That's a whole grain rice.
Blend.
Yes, and there's egg. There's some cooked egg in there. There's some whole grain rice, and we use only all natural products. We don't have additives, preservatives, or anything like that in the crepe. We actually hand make everything. We don't have machines on the floor of the kitchen.
Your family is going to say, "How did you do this?"
Exactly.
Your relatives are going to go, "How did you prepare this exotic, amazing, delicious dish?" Can we take credit for it?
You absolutely.
You guys did all the
work.
Look,
it's interesting. This is a great part of the story is that we we have chefs from all around the world who ask us to prepare food for them. And they ask us to bring in product from our bespoke kitchen to their kitchens in wherever the five-star
And these
hotels,
are the
country
top
clubs.
chefs in the world,
Very much
yeah.
so. Five-star hotels, country clubs, embassies. We've done Buckingham Palace, House of Lords. We've done embassies in the United States. We do gourmet food product. What they do is they want to take this stuff, and they know that it's all handmade. So what they do is they take our Kulibiak, or they take any of our other foods, and they take the credit for it. And we want you to take the credit for this also.
This brand has been on the air in the UK,
Many
our
times.
QVC over in England.
Yes.
We're so proud now to have H. Forman here at QVC.
Yeah.
You are going to fall in love with this. This is a wonderful high-end meal that is going to be so memorable.
It is. I want to
for
show
you and your family.
I want to show you some of the
Really
other. Look, you can do this really for any meal and have half of it, put it back in the fridge, and actually eat it the next day. It's fabulous. Put it with some salad. Put it with some eggs. You could put some dill sauce over it. Just really play with it and be very creative.
Wow, it's
pair it. My dad loves it with mushrooms. You can be actually very creative with it, and just literally is so versatile and so delicious.
All made by hand.
All made by hand. We have no machines
in the
whatsoever.
UK. They are the best at what they do.
Yes.
They've served royalty. They supply the world's top chefs with their salmon, the finest Scottish salmon here, and it can be yours. The 1.9-pound puff pastry stuffed with Scottish salmon, rice, dill, and more flavor. $69.90. You can get it shipped now or the week of December 5th, and free shipping and handling. Thank you so much,
Thank
Ethan.
you for having us.
Good to
Thank
see
you so
Rick,
much.
Rick, what do we have on the horizon?
Well, speaking of main courses, we have one of the stars of the